This episode is brought to you by Naked Fig Soap. Shop over a dozen handcrafted artisan soaps locally sourced and made in Arizona using the finest non-toxic intentional ingredients. Naked Fig Soap also offers facial care products along with accessories like soap dishes, soap saver bags, and more.
Visit their website at nakedfigsoap.com and use code DRUMMINGUP, all one word, for 20% off online orders. And that is the best place to find her now.
Yes.
She doesn't really have a storefront so much as she has
As of right now.
Yeah, as of right now,
Yes.
she has her products in certain locations,
Yes.
which again is the best place to find her is at her nakedfigsoap.com website.
Yes.
Or her socials. Instagram is a great spot to find her. Ask her any questions where she's going to be at like a farmer's market.
Yes.
You can find all that out. Or
But coming up, she's
Yeah.
moving to bigger and better opportunities.
Yes, absolutely. And we're very happy to hear that because,
Yes.
we just want to
She's
make
one
sure
of our
she's doing
favorite,
okay.
favorite companies.
Oh, yeah. Whenever we're getting low, we always place our order.
Yes.
And again, use that code drumming up,
Yes.
all one word, to get that 20% off discount.
For sure.
nakedfigsoap.com. It'll be in the show notes. We'll have her website. And then the best thing to do is from the website, go find her socials, follow her. That helps her. And by you doing that, it helps us because we know you're listening and we know you're buying her great products. She also offers tattoo care and everything too.
Yes,
so
she does.
just a ton of stuff that she does. It's all locally made and everything. So what was that website again?
That is nakedfigsoap.com.
Using code drumming
Drumming
up,
Up.
all one word, for 20% off at checkout.
Hi there, this is Julian of Gorad, and you are listening to Drumming Up Conversation. Hell yeah.
Drumming up conversation. Drumming up, yeah. Drumming up, yeah. Drumming up, yeah. Conversation. Drumming up, yeah. Drumming up, yeah. Drumming up, yeah. Conversation. Drumming up, yeah. Drumming up, yeah. Drumming up, yeah. Conversation. Drumming up, yeah. Drumming up, yeah. Drumming up, yeah. Conversation. Yeah.
Hey, this is Jeff Bowders, and you are watching the Drumming Up Conversation podcast.
All right, cool. Great. Thank
This
you.
meeting
Yeah.
is being recorded.
Cool. So how's everything going today?
Good.
Good.
We had markets this morning, and we're lucky we have a team out there. Chad and I drove up to Black Canyon Cafe and had breakfast and picked up a couple of delicious pies.
Oh, yeah.
And and we haven't been up there. Isn't that what it is? Black Canyon? Yeah,
Yes,
Black Canyon
yeah.
Cafe. So
Yeah, fortunately, we have a staff to run things, so we've been able to take Saturdays off, which is cool.
yeah.
Nice. And we are joined by Chad and Maria from the Salted Knots. So just want to get that
A
across.
delicious
Yeah.
pretzel company.
Yeah, we did it a couple weeks ago. We went down there. We totally forgot to take pictures when we did it, but we went down to
It's
the
all right.
Gilbert Farmers Market and it was really, really good. So,
Well, thank you.
Right on.
Appreciate
Thank you
it.
so
Yeah.
much. That means a lot to us.
oh, for sure. So how did you both meet?
Here we go. So
Okay.
Chad and I met online.
Yeah?
Cool.
We met online. Yeah. We were both on a dating site, and I had said, like, I just want somebody in town. I don't want anybody that's like
January 2008.
8. Yeah. But his picture popped up, and I was like, oh, that's wow, really? Like this fits me. And it was just like he had long hair and like he didn't have dreads yet. He's all tattooed. And I was like, all right. And of course I look where he's at, and he's in Houston. So I was like, damn. I was like, that's too bad. So I just sent him like a, hey, what's up? Smiley face, whatever it was back in those days. And I got this amazing letter from him, or email, the next day that was like well punctuated and well spoken. It wasn't creepy. And
Yeah.
and it was he was at Rice doing his PhD, and we just kind of talked for a while, and he came like 10 days after we had met, and he came
Back
every
in the days when it was $49 to fly Southwest.
I'm worth the $49 flight.
Yeah, of
So-
course. Yeah. But it was easy because I was only teaching on like Monday through Thursday. So I always had every Friday off. So it was easy just to fly off Thursday night and get here in like an hour and a half, and
be
That
back.
way I'd have
Yeah.
like 3 or 4 full days. you
Yeah.
know.
So we would, so we just kept doing that. And once he was finished, he was like, let me just come and hang out for the summer. And I was like, all right. And then he just moved in and that was it.
Never left.
He's never
And
left.
Chimpy's home now. So yeah, it's
Yeah. So it's been 15 years.
15 and a half. Yeah, it's crazy.
Congratulations.
That's a great story.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks.
How long have you guys been together?
We met in 2011.
Okay.
Oh,
pretty
right on.
close,
How'd you
yeah.
guys meet?
I went to, I was born and raised here, but I went to California to take care of my grandma. She lost her health provider. So I moved out there and took care of her, and then it just kind of went south. And
Oh, sorry.
But it happened that I worked at the county animal shelter on the Central Coast in California, and he was working at the Humane Society next door. But
Awesome.
one of my coworkers lived across the street from his grandmother, and she kept telling me,
Oh, wow.
"This
Okay.
guy, you got so much in common." But we have 11 years. I'm 11 years older than Justin, so I was like,
Oh,
no,
wow.
no way. And so we finally did. We met up for a farmer's market in San Luis Obispo on a Thursday night, and we've been together every day since then. And within a month, I had him moved in with me.
That's
Wow.
awesome.
Yeah,
I
you
love
just
that.
know. Yeah.
You just know. I think when Chad and I
Yeah.
saw each other the first time when he got off the plane, we were like, yeah, it's just comfortable. Like you
Yeah.
just know, it's
Yeah,
been
and
wonderful.
what was cool is it was really music that got us together, and that's a big deal with us. And then
Yeah,
we
for
moved out
sure.
here and been here ever since we got married in 2019, and Godsmack played our reception.
No shit.
Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome.
We did it at Arizona Bike Week, and
Yeah.
God happened to be playing. We got married
Yeah.
under the KUPD radio station tent.
Right.
We had like a minute ceremony, and then later that night, Godsmack played. So we always tell people that Godsmack played our reception.
I
That's
love
great.
that.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
is
yeah.
awesome. Yeah,
What
when
a great story.
it's funny because Sully, when I was booking at the time that I was a talent buyer for Nita's Hideaway, and when he came in, he was in town, and he came in asking like, or his guy called and said like, hey, can he come in and hang out? And he was super cool, played pool with everybody, was just wonderful. He was just a really cool guy. So I love that for you guys. I think it's awesome.
Well, what's really crazy,
Yeah.
well, go ahead. Yeah.
This next April, on our anniversary, they're playing at Bike Week again. So our
5
fifth
years.
anniversary, they'll be playing for us again.
Yes, I love that.
That's
That's
great.
great.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah, we're letting anyone know that they want to join us.
If you want to
if
celebrate
you
with
want-
us,
yep,
come
you're-
on out.
come on out. So
That's
That's
awesome. That
You're
is
more
so
than
good.
welcome.
Right on. It's funny because we got married 2 years ago
Okay.
in October. Like our anniversary is October 30th. We did it in our backyard, and we did a total full-on Guns N' Roses like backyard.
Like November Rain.
Rain video, kind of like we kind of did it that way, but it was like 50 people. You were on the list. You got a VIP email that had like all the instructions of like backstage and all that kind of stuff. And then you came through. You were on the list, and then you walked in. Everybody had to wear their favorite band shirt, like so their favorite band. So that was super cool.
Yeah.
We had my friend Chris Mark, who is also a concert photographer, like was our photographer. We did a like a step and repeat, but with oh my God, the bass player for Alice Cooper. I can't believe I can't think of his name right now.
Maria used to sell his because she got great photos of the bass player of Alice Cooper, and so he signed off on her selling them. And so
yeah, it was awesome.
we had an extra one of
I can't believe I
those.
can't think of his
That's
name right now.
a little bit bigger than a person, but so he did that so that all of the guests were standing in front of a rock star when they
So
had
I
their
made
photos
I
done.
made a shower curtain of him. And so
Nice.
anyway, it was really cool. It was, I don't think I would have done it any other way. I think it was just great. We had great people, great food. Everybody just hung out. It's awesome.
That's
So
how ours was, and we did it exactly the way we wanted to, and it made us happy.
That's what matters to me. Like I said from the beginning, I wanted it to be memorable.
Yeah.
You know, so that somebody would never go to a wedding like that ever.
Well, but I
again.
think you guys totally win though.
Yeah,
That's
that's
awesome.
true, Godsmack.
That's
Yeah, yeah.
awesome. That's so
Well,
good.
and the fun thing with Bike Week, have you ever been out to Bike Week?
I haven't. No.
That's really cool.
It's kind of
Yeah.
one-stop shop because the saloon, they have strippers working the saloon. So
Yeah.
Justin got his bachelor party prior, got
Right
there,
on.
and they played the reception. Then we went back to the saloon, had after party.
Yeah.
So
That's great, man.
One
That's
stop.
awesome. I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah,
That's
that's
so
really-
good.
Yeah,
Right
it's
on.
awesome.
Yeah.
So that's how we met.
Awesome. That's really cool.
Yeah.
And you guys started the Salted Knot in 2020. How did that come about?
Well, we kind of like, I wanted a KitchenAid mixer.
Okay.
And I found one that was still available after everybody was baking at Target. So picked it up and I was like, I want to make pretzels. I want to, you know, I love pretzels. I just want to try to make them. And we found a recipe and I did it and I was like, all right, it's okay. Tried another one, realized the first one was better and we just tweaked it to what we needed. And we just started rolling pretzels. We learned how to roll them on YouTube University.
Yeah, I mean,
You know?
it was during the lockdowns, you know. So I mean, people weren't, you know, everything was kind of
Yeah. So it was a
Yeah.
reason for us to go see friends. I just was like, hey, maybe this, you know, it's money's tight. Let's just see if we can drop pretzels off in the driveway or whatever and wave at our friends. And people were like, you have to sell them. So I put it on Facebook Marketplace saying if like, would people actually come to our house during COVID and pick up food from people they don't know? You know, it's interesting, right? But so this is at the, this is the end of
like the week after
like the
Christmas,
week after
wasn't it?
Christmas. Yeah. And so it was nuts for a whole year. People came. They came 4 days a week. I did everything by hand, did it in my calendar
She
for
was
like
still working full time. I was
Yeah.
teaching part time, so we were doing pretzels 4 or 5 days a week on
Yeah.
top of all that.
Yeah, it was
So,
before. Yeah. So we got to a point where, you know, we were paying our neighbors off in pretzels because there was so much traffic. And it was, I mean, they've been incredibly supportive. So they started calling us pretzel pushers. That's where that came from, like from the 70s drug pushers, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, it was great. So, it was crazy. We kind of tapped out of the house. So we wanted to move to market. So we got a commercial kitchen and just learned as we went. We, you know, it's one thing about us working together is that we're so opposite of each other, but we work really well together too. And that everything just kind of fell into place of what roles were going to happen. And
yeah, pretty naturally. I mean,
yeah,
we just kind of did what we had to do for that first couple of months before we started. We really didn't have a game plan.
yeah, we just tried to
We just
figure it
did
out.
you know.
And so once we got in the kitchen, I don't know, all of this has just been really crazy for us.
Yeah.
We just,
It's
I
just
mean,
kind
like
of, it's just kind of
I've
taken
said
off.
before, I mean, we just went week by week and we did what we had to do to keep growing and evolving and hiring people and firing people and, you know, changing prices when we need to, inflation prices. I mean, and, you know, just week after week after week. I mean, and it's only up until probably this spring when we really started thinking about a full, you know, business plan and planning out the next 5 years and all that sort of stuff. Because I think for a while we were just so overwhelmed. We were just
Yeah.
constantly working, you know, so.
But that's, I mean, we just kind of gave you a fast version of everything.
Yeah, for sure.
But that's how it started and that's how it just took off. And people, we didn't understand what was happening. It was like people were just talking to people and people were showing up and the news started showing up and
Yeah, that was weird. The news
Yeah.
came to our house.
yeah, the mayor's coming. Yeah. And then Mayor Corey Woods for Tempe, he loves us. He's been nothing but supportive to us. It's just been a really nice journey for us. And I think it's I don't know,
Yeah.
you know, there aren't any pretzels. There aren't any pretzels anywhere. And it's just one of those things that you hear those stories where it just kind of fell into it. Like there wasn't a plan. It was just about, all right, everybody's baking. I guess I'll start baking, or I just want, you know, let's make a pretzel. That was it. There was nothing else to
Yeah,
it.
totally. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I mean,
Yeah,
and-
there was, and who knew? So Chad was still working. I was working as a social worker at, for Gila River Reservation. I was out there. So everything had to be done by telehealth because no one was allowed out there, which totally understand.
Yeah.
And then Chad was teaching, and then so I stayed at my job for a year, and then I left. Now it's been a year that I left in October. It will be 1 year that I haven't had a
Mhm.
job. And then Chad also decided not to stay at MCC either. So
So
yeah,
we're
so
all in.
we're all in.
We're full-time pretzel pushers now. So which is
Pretzel
great
plus.
because we have a whole lot more
Yeah.
fun now doing
Yeah.
this.
Oh, for sure. That's awesome.
So what types of pretzels and flavors are you making?
So right now at the market, we have the butter salt, which is the OG, of course, and then we have a sweet, which is a cinnamon and sugar. We have an everything.
That's
Is that what you guys? Is that your
so
favorite?
good.
Yeah, thanks. Did you have it with cream cheese?
No, we had
No.
a plain.
Yeah. Do you like dips?
Oh yeah.
It depends on, like, if it's like just the salt on the pretzel, I do a dip, but if it's something more like the everything, I'll just do it by itself.
And
Do it. Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
just so delicious.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
So we have that. We have the Italian. So the Italian and the everything seasoning, we collaborate with Raw Seasoning.
Okay.
We do with them. And then we have a hot Cheeto, which we just kind of secretly pushed out. We didn't really push it a lot. We just wanted to kind of see what people thought about it.
Test the waters a little bit.
Yeah, so we're going to change it to the Phoenix just because
Okay.
I don't want to.
Turnham Red
Yeah.
Seasonings
Yeah.
is another local seasoning company that
Yeah.
we partnered with to do that. And basically, I asked him to replicate hot Cheetos,
Mhm.
Yeah.
and he did. And I think it tastes just like a hot Cheeto.
Yeah,
so-
if you like hot, if you like it, it's pretty close. You know, I can't do it. It's
I
too
can't
much.
anymore
Yeah.
either.
Yeah. Yeah. Not
Yeah,
so
it's for
much
the
anymore.
kids, man.
For sure.
Yeah, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
And then last year, this time we started the brats.
Yeah, and exactly a year ago we started the bratwurst. So we do the collaboration with Turnham Red for which we'll call the Phoenix, and then we do a collaboration with the Pork Shop down in Santan Valley.
That's
Yeah,
where we
um,
work,
we're,
so.
we're not.
Oh yeah.
Just a couple miles away from there.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
nice. Yeah. So Jason,
Mhm.
who has the mustache, the one with the mustache,
Yeah.
crazy curly mustache. So I used to work with his band, Jesus Chrysler Supercar. He was a
Okay.
guitar player for them. So back in the day, I also managed bands and I did all that kind of stuff too. So that was before I did concert photography. So it's a lot of people around still that, are from that scene. So Jason's been out there a really long time, but yeah, he's always really fun to see. So we get our brats from him and we just do a pretzel brat, which, it's the first thing that sells out for sure.
That's really, really
Mhm.
cool.
Yeah.
And
Thanks.
yeah. And Chad, you taught English and writing at MCC prior to the pandemic. How long did you do that for?
7 years.
7 years?
Well,
Well,
I don't know. Off and on from 2009 and
Okay.
until the summer, really.
yeah.
Yeah, after I left Rice and came here, I couldn't find a tenure track job in my field or anything. So, fortunately, I got an adjunct position at Mesa Community College and did that for
Years,
7 years, I guess.
8 years. Yeah.
8 years, and then I switched over to be the faculty liaison for the writing center,
Okay.
because that allowed me to just sort of sit in my office and let students come to me, which was nice because then I didn't have to be in the classroom anymore. But but that's writing and literature and English was not really my specialty.
No, okay.
Even though I was qualified to teach it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
When I met
So-
Chad, he read 12 languages. So, and I'm like, what? What's that
Yeah.
mean?
I mean,
I need the kindergarten version, please.
My master's and doctorate are in ancient history and linguistics. So, it wasn't, not that I didn't enjoy doing grammar and whatnot, but it was kind of boring at times by comparison to my real passion. But I dug it for a little while, for a few years. It was all right. And then I just got tired of students, lazy students, and
Yeah.
just got tired of, administration constantly trying to tell you what you can and can't say or can and can't do. And it just gets old. A lot of that stuff gets old. And, I was burnt out on it. So honestly, we've talked about it a lot over the last couple of years. I mean, if it hadn't been for the pretzel business, I mean, we were both very I was very concerned about what was our next step before the lockdowns because I was very burnt out on doing what I'd done, but I'm not qualified to do anything else. I was like, what am I going to do? I'm 50 something years old. And, so our pretzel business has been rejuvenating in more ways than one.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's really
very
cool. That's cool that you're doing something now that you enjoy doing,
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's,
man.
I mean, you guys get to work together doing the podcast, so
Yeah.
it's great, to be able to have that relationship and be able to build something, it's really special.
It's brought us closer together. I mean, doing this, I mean, not just as a working relationship, but
No,
just
but
as
everything.
friends and partners and everything. I mean, we're much more, I think, in touch and understand each other better now than ever.
Yeah, because, as you guys know too, business wise, there's got to be on the same page,
For sure. Yeah.
figure it out. So yeah, it's worked really well. We're really grateful. I mean, just the support that we've had and, just the events that we're able to attend, things like that. It's really it's life-changing for us,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And
Yeah.
then Maria, you were a concert photographer. Did you do photos of local bands? Did you travel? Was it a bit of both?
Yeah. So I started photography so I was in the music business before years and years ago. I worked at Zia Records. I did the marketing and promotions for them. Then was also booking bands and
In the 90s.
in the 90s, yeah, 90s,
Mhm.
early 2000s. And then just living that life, which I love. But then when things changed around a little bit, I just realized, it was like, I got to find something else. It's crazy. Music business is crazy. So, yeah, I was really lucky when I was working at the Arizona Republic that I was talking to the music editor, Ed Masley, and he was like, I was like, are you shooting or are you doing Old Crow Medicine Show tonight? Are you covering it? And he was like, oh, I need a photographer. And that conversation changed my life. It was like, he was like, I don't have a photographer. And I was like, I'll do it. And he was like, I didn't know you were a photographer. And I was like, well, I don't own a camera, but so,
Fake it till you make it.
perfect. Yeah, it totally was. And luckily enough, I had the desk I was at was right attached to the photography desk. So Carlos Chavez totally was like, I'll take you tonight and teach you how to shoot. And I was like, all right. And because I kind of had a good idea about lighting and things like that, I was like, all right. So he showed me how to do it. I faked it. He totally knew I was faking it because the picture, he would look at it. He's like, yeah, your numbers are totally off. So he taught me how to actually, just not shoot.
Mhm.
I stand next to a lot of people and you just hear the grrr.
Yeah.
It's not photography, So I went and I loved it. I fell in love with it and I was going to quit my job, decided to stay for a month. And the next day I had called New Times and I was like, hey, I'm a concert photographer for the Arizona Republic. I was just seeing if you guys had any freelance positions. And they were like, oh my God. They're like, our photographer just left. Like yesterday, they were like, can you shoot tomorrow night? I was like, oh my God, I have to what am I doing? And it totally worked out. And I shot for them for 5 years. I shot for the Arizona Republic. I shot for Live Nation. I was their house photographer for years, and filling in for, anybody that needed it. So yeah, I've been very lucky to be able to get back into music by something that wasn't scary. Booking shows is scary. Yeah.
There's a
So
lot of different hoops you have to jump through for that kind of stuff.
absolutely. And when you book a show, you're paying a lot. Even it's more now, of course. You're paying your security, sound, light, all that. Plus, you're paying the band.
Yeah.
You got to pay the band. And if you don't have it, you better find it, and that'll keep you up at night. Charlie Levy sold his car back in the day because I don't think it was My Morning Jacket. I could be wrong on that, but sold his car because he couldn't afford to pay the band. Paid the band. Yeah. So that's why, he's great in that area. He owns a Crescent, he owned the Van Buren.
Yeah.
Sold that to Live Nation. So, but yeah, that was just an opportunity for me to be able to be back around that. And for some reason, I'm just very natural at it. I'm good at it. I can see it. You know, I've always been decent at photography, but this was something that just really, you know, took off. So everything ended when the pandemic came because there wasn't anything to shoot.
Yeah.
So yeah. So then you look at it when you go back. I went and shot for celebrity for a while, and then just pretzels were just getting, you know, it was just too much. I couldn't do both. I couldn't be out and have a deadline at 3 a.m. and, you know,
Yeah.
also get up and be able to do everything else. So I love it. It was an amazing opportunity. I feel that I've had a lot of those in my life, and I'm grateful for it, you know. So yeah, I definitely miss it.
Yeah.
I definitely miss it. It's yeah. There's just something about it. You can't explain it, you know.
Yeah. Who are some of the bands that you were photography
Well,
for?
our favorite.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I photographed Rush. Yeah. Yeah, that was my turning point. So for me, so the first concert I ever went to was Rush at Veterans Memorial for Moving
Okay.
Pictures in 81 and then 82. And then um people will be like, you know, what was your favorite show or what was it? And that's it. It's Rush standing in front of Geddy Lee.
Mhm.
And I'm standing there and like it was weird. It's just like I just got this weird feeling like this is actually happening. And usually what I'll do is if I'm looking, let's say you're the guitar player, you're playing drums, right? So you're in the back. And let's say I'm standing at an angle where I can see through your cymbals or I can actually see you,
Yeah.
right? It's almost like I'll connect with you to see if like you and I are going to have a moment or a second, and I'm going to capture that second, you know, and you're giving me permission to do it. So I did that. So when I looked at him, he looked right at me and I just held my camera and I just kind of went forward and he nodded and I just shot. And then I just started crying. It was like, it was crazy, you know.
Yeah,
Thanks.
keep going.
Yeah. It's when the mailman comes, it's a full circus. So
No worries.
we're gonna keep that down. So right in my big moment. So yeah. But it was like I've never experienced anything like that. And then afterwards, he totally just put his hand. He just did a little kind of bow,
Yeah.
and I just was like, if this was the last show I ever shot, I'd totally be okay with that, you know.
for sure.
But it was amazing. But
It's really cool.
you know, there's so many shows I was able to shoot that I would never have maybe gone to,
Mhm.
you know. So there's a lot of great artists out
Hundreds of
there.
bands.
Yeah.
I mean,
I used to be out like 4
4
or 5 nights a week just shooting, you know. So once in a while, small venues, if I could, I don't want to be like, oh, if I could find the time, but if that was something going on or there was a band that I really dug, I wanted to shoot, I would shoot.
Where you did
know.
that Death Angel. That was
Yeah,
a
Death
totally
Angel was
small-
great.
Yeah.
small-
Yes, that was awesome.
Before
I
he
love
cut all
them.
his dreads off.
Yeah, but even before that, it's not. Yeah, it
Yeah,
was
yeah,
great.
yeah.
So, all kinds of cool shit.
But
so,
I can sort of live vicariously through a lot of this
Right.
For
because
sure.
we've got thousands of photos. And so I would hear it the next day, all this, because I'd go to bed. I'd go to
oh
bed
yeah,
early.
he's not.
I'd be
What,
I'd be
8:30?
I'd be
Oh.
asleep before she'd get home, and so all the the next afternoon I would hear all about the show, which was, you know, she doesn't really realize how important that was to me, you know, to hear constantly day in and day out all these like cool stories. I mean, and you know, I miss that for you now because you don't
Yeah.
get to do that as much, but
It's all right. It's cool though. I think it's just, you know, it's just something else you get to be a part of, and then, you know, when it's your time, it's time for somebody else, and that's okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Do either of you play instruments at all?
I do.
Okay.
you do.
I do.
Yeah.
I play the kazoo.
Cool. All right.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm really good at
She's
it.
very
I'm
good at
really
it.
good at it.
Cool.
And yes,
And her father was the 10th greatest
harmonica player in the
on-
world.
Yeah.
Oh,
Really?
nice.
Because, yeah, because nobody else claimed it. I mean, who says they're 10th, right? So he used to always say that. So what he would do is he would have this huge book of everybody's birthday in it, all his friends, what people that he was in the military with. They were still like, my dad died when he was 99.
Wow.
So yeah, so he had a life. So it was like he would call them up and he would play a harmonica. And when we were kids, we'd have to play kazoo in the behind, you know, accommodating the harmonica player. So for years and years now, I call my friends on their birthday and I play kazoo for them.
And I sing.
And he
so
sings, which
It's
is
fun. We do
it's
it all
horrible.
year round. It's really cool.
yeah,
That's one of the things we're known for. I
Yeah,
think,
it's
is
just
our
so funny.
calls, yeah.
People won't answer the
So
phone. They
because
just like to get.
that's heartfelt. And that
Yeah,
means
we love it.
guitar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks. We just think it's fun. It's something different, you know?
Totally, yeah.
That's really
But
cool.
otherwise, I think that's the only instrument.
Yeah.
right?
I used to play clarinet and I played saxophone in grade school and stuff like that. But no, I should have played guitar. I think I would have really loved to play
Well, you're
guitar.
the real music lover in the family. Let's get real.
Yeah, that's
I
so
mean,
true.
your life revolves
Chad's
around
not going
music,
to a show.
so
Yeah.
If it's
Yeah.
outside, he's not going to a show.
that's true.
That
That's
I
not
get.
good outdoor show.
Yeah, that I get. I try to. If it's June or July out here, even indoors, I don't know if I want to go because I got stuff to stand
Oh, yeah.
outside in line waiting to get
Yeah.
in. So,
Besides,
Yeah,
we have
totally.
a recording studio in our house, so
Oh, it's so
there's
cool.
music going at our house all the time anyway.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. Did you guys see, are you fans of Ghost?
I'm not.
Not much. They're I like some of their stuff. The vocals, I wish they had some deeper vocals, but I hear they do
Yeah.
an amazing show.
Yeah, it's a great show. It's a
we've
great
seen
show.
them, yeah.
It's the only reason, I mean, I turned Chad on to them. But it's very biblical. And so Chad, when he hears it, he's like, oh, he's talking about this and that. It's actually,
They're actually incredibly smart lyrics for metal or for
Yeah.
pop metal or whatever you want to call it. I mean, and so, but I think most of Ghost fans don't necessarily know what he's referring to a lot of times. I mean, and so that's okay. I mean, but I enjoy some of his song titles and lyrics throughout because he's referencing a lot of old literature that, that it tells me that he's actually read it and he actually knows it. And Tobias Forge to me is a super interesting character because he orchestrated all of this 20 years ago. And it's like, I don't think he gets enough credit for putting
Sorry.
this whole thing
You're good.
together.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, it's true.
it's really amazing what all he's put together, but I do sometimes wish that their music was a little bit heavier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
it's a little too
the-
poppy for my liking.
Yeah.
I like,
And I think it's long.
was it Year Zero and Cerise? I like those.
Yeah.
Mhm. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I'm a big fan
Bloody
of
Mary's
intelligent
good.
lyrics because obviously Neil's my biggest influence and his lyrics.
Yeah.
Just the transition from early days with the Ayn Rand and then going into more like philosophical writing and like Subdivisions is all about like childhood
He
and high
loves it.
school and it's
Yeah.
All the rush.
No.
Yes,
like when you read the lyrics without the vocals or without the music, you're like, how they even come up with music to this that fits because it's so intelligent that you're like, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's
Put the
incredible.
two
It's almost,
together.
it's too good. Like Chad will
Yeah.
say, it just sounds too good.
Yeah.
Like
They're
it's
all
not even
three of them
real,
are too
you
good,
know?
Yeah.
Yeah. So so I understand the intelligent lyrics thing for sure because I've been doing it my whole
Yeah,
life with
he is
Neil's writing,
amazing.
and it's a big difference between like listening to Motley Crue and listening to Rush.
Oh yeah. I mean, I totally get what you're
I
saying.
love both
mean,
bands, but it's like if I have a choice,
Yeah.
I want to listen to more intelligent lyrics and music that
Sure,
really
yeah.
Yeah.
it's a different spot.
I
Yeah.
get it. I totally get it. I mean, I think I try to defend Tobias Forge any opportunity I get because I think most people don't know what he's done
Yeah.
in terms of the writing, So, but yeah, I get it. I mean, honestly, well, let me ask you this: you're a Rush fan.
Yeah.
Maybe you can solve this riddle for me.
Okay.
How do you pronounce his last name? The drummer's last
He's
name.
actually said it. Have you ever watched I Love You Man?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
but
there's
yeah.
outtakes.
Yeah.
There's outtakes on it, and they actually confirm it in the outtakes in that movie.
Right.
And it's pure. Yeah.
Pure PEA. So
So I must confess, I'd never listened to Rush ever in my life until I met Maria.
That's
the
all right.
voice.
Man, you know
And-
what? I wish that I had gotten into them later just because I have so much now I can listen to. I feel bad for
Yeah.
people that get into Rush. I'm like, you are so lucky. You've got 40
Yeah.
years of great music you get to dive into. I already know it all.
Yeah.
I don't
so-
know all of it. I can't, like, I'm hit and miss with it. I think a lot of people are, but I mean, I think it's
Like the weird 80s keyboard period.
Yeah, that's
they weren't the
some of
best.
that.
Yeah. But they
I
say
tease-
that. They
tease-
talk
I
about
know, I
that.
tease you about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alex has said he hated that period because he didn't know what to do on the guitar. So
Oh, okay. Yeah.
he's like,
Yeah.
It makes sense. I mean, 40 years is amazing. I mean, I think any band, I mean, you could look at the Stones or anybody that's been around for 40 years still doing it. They got some ebbs and flows for sure.
Yeah, but Britney Spears was inducted to the Hall of Fame before.
Oh, really?
I don't even
didn't
want
know
to get.
that.
I mean, I don't know, but I mean,
Foreigner and Bad Company are not in. So I don't
Crazy,
even want to
isn't
get into that right now. Boston isn't in.
We've actually
See, I love
Yeah.
Boston. I
Yeah,
love
Boston's
Boston.
great.
Yeah.
We
But what's the
did-
point of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame then?
Nothing anymore.
Yeah. We did, I think,
Five
five episodes of Rock and Roll Hall of Fame snubs.
For
Oh, yeah. Who else? Who else is your snub?
Phil Collins.
Okay, wait. Hold
Well, you're
on,
gonna love
please.
this.
You're gonna love this.
Go ahead and tell them.
Maybe 3 months ago, Chad was like, "What is it with Phil Collins?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "Why does everybody talk about him? He only had like 2 hits."
I didn't even know he was. I thought he had a couple of songs in the '80s. I had never heard of him outside of that. Honestly, I had no idea who he was.
And I was like, "No, wait."
I thought he was like a drummer that turned into a singer that did that Miami Vice song.
No, he's only sold 130 million albums on his own.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, right. It's so funny. It's so funny how, it's like,
Honestly, I had no idea.
yeah, well, but that's okay. That's just like some people saying like, you don't know so-and-so. How do you not know this? Or you've never seen that movie. Have you never seen that,
I'd say
but I thought that was hilarious.
Oh, for sure. I'd say Bryan Adams, Phil Collins, and Foreigner are the 3 big ones for me. That
Bryan Adams is not in?
No, Bryan Adams?
Together, they've sold like 300 million albums, those 3 bands pretty much. Because Phil Collins like 130, Foreigners about 100. And yeah,
that's crazy.
It's crazy. And it's like you get these other groups that have sold maybe 10 or 20 million and they're in. Like, how does that make any sense?
But who is making decisions? I've never really done a lot of.
That what? I'm sorry. What did you
They're
say?
not even rock.
Yeah.
Oh, totally.
Dolly Parton.
Yeah, I was gonna say Dolly Parton just got
Judas
in.
Priest.
Over Judas. Yeah,
They had to make a special category for
It's
Judas
just so
Priest.
stupid. It's all just gotten stupid. It's the
Yeah.
same. How many people are going to vote for you so you can have a square in Hollywood, know? And who's going to pay for it? All right. Well, you're into. That's great.
Exactly.
I just think it's just changed so much. I unfortunately, thanks. I unfortunately watched a couple of minutes of the MTV Awards and I was just, I just didn't even know what to do with myself because, what is that shit?
Exactly.
I like real instruments and real vocals. And that's a whole other thing. We've done a ton of episodes on that.
Yeah.
Back like people using backing tracks. And
Oh yeah.
auto-tune.
Oh yeah. Do you all watch Justin Hawkins from The Darkness? Have you ever watched his podcast? Check it out. He talks about all of that. And he talks about like the music business. He talks about like where they're at now. He interviews a lot of people. It's really cool. So they're going to be here next Friday or Saturday, the 7th.
Okay.
And we're going to go. So we're bringing them vegan pretzels.
Nice. Do you know who Nothing More is? The band Nothing More?
Nothing More. No, it sounds familiar, but I don't.
Yeah.
Is it local?
They're more or less from here. A couple of the members are from here, but they're really, really, really cool. We've seen them a few times. Their live show is amazing. They're all
heavy?
technically former drum. Oh yeah, very heavy.
Yeah.
Clean,
Awesome.
Clean vocals, stuff like that. I can do the growling here and there, but I still like natural vocals. But I would definitely check them out. They play the Van Buren a lot over like downtown Phoenix a lot, stuff like that.
Sure.
But
They're called Nevermore.
Nothing more.
Nothing More.
Oh, Nothing More. Sorry.
I think they're
awesome.
5 or 6
I love
albums in, but yeah, they're someone to check out too. So we saw their first show in LA
At the Roxy.
12 years ago.
Oh, wow.
And we didn't even know we were seeing them. They opened for a band we were going to see called Adrenaline Mob. And they opened for them like, oh my God, it was like one of those moments where it's like, this is our band. And then like 2 years later, they just blew up. Like we could talk to them on Facebook and they'd answer us back. And it was all,
that's awesome.
And then 2 years later, they wouldn't respond. They wouldn't like, they just got real big.
Oh, boo.
Yeah.
I knew you first.
I knew you first. Yeah. But we had a lot, we took
Yeah.
pictures with them, VIP stuff, all that, but they're really,
That's great.
really good. So yeah. And their drummer
I
was,
love that. That's great. I love stories
yeah,
like that.
one of the DJs for KUPD watches his dog when he's on tour and stuff. So.
Oh, right on.
Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
yeah.
What who else around here do you think is coming up, like for like your scene that you know most about? I haven't seen.
It's so
I hate
tough
to even
right
say
now
that.
because the pandemic killed a lot of, like, the only concert we've been to recently since the pandemic is Megadeth at Bike Week. Other than that, we haven't been to too many shows because it's one of those, I don't know if I want to, and
Yeah.
tickets sit there for 2 years. I just don't want to risk that again. So it's just
Yeah. Yeah.
stuff
I
is
hear
so
you.
expensive now. Like,
Fuck yeah. It's
like
really expensive.
$300 for a concert now.
Yeah,
Even
what
a small
happened?
venue. Yeah.
We were always talking about that. So some of the kids in our kitchen, so we have, Dustin, he's great. He's like 23, 24. And totally, we'll tell him, I was like, I saw Rush for $10.
Yeah.
And he was like, how is that possible? And I'm like,
Yeah.
because, I'm like, it's not about being old. It's just talking. It's just the economy. I said, something happened. And all of a sudden you're paying $80, $100, whatever for a ticket. And now you're paying
Yeah.
400. We kept looking to the last day for Ghost just because we're like, let's treat ourselves and go.
Yeah.
And we didn't go because we were just like, no way. It's way too expensive. And same thing. Like, I think people are just getting sick. It's all coming, however you want to view it. It's just, and that's the thing too. Like at the markets, it's like, at least we're outside. We're not all standing on top of each other,
Well, that, and I
So-
think also bands are making up for lost time. I think in the next couple of years, it'll kind of get back to how it was a little bit more, but I think but like, we were broke for 2 years. We weren't making any money. So now we need to overcharge things and just
Not my problem though.
not my,
Do you know what I mean? Like that's the thing too. That's what I don't understand is like, I mean, I understand people have credit cards. They do. I mean, everybody's business is fine, but it's like, how are you affording that? Like, if it's $300 a piece, $600, and that doesn't include anything that comes along with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
Yeah,
could be $1,000
nothing.
by the end of the whole trip.
Easy.
So,
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
I mean, and like, record labels, everything, like who are they even signing anymore? Is there even anybody signing? And it's like, why would you?
Yeah, there's like, I listen to Eddie Trunk all the time. I'm not sure if you know who
Yeah.
he is, but
Oh, of course. Yeah.
he's the one I get. Like, I actually met him in Hollywood one time. He was, oh my God, the nicest guy I've ever met in my life. He was
So
like,
nice.
oh, he was super cool. And it was, nothing was planned and all that. I'm a huge fan of him. But even he's like, wait till the last day, go the last day. He's like, I get people that call me all the time. They're like, it's a $500 ticket when it starts, and they get it for $50 the day of going to the venue. And I'm like, that's a trick too. They just want to fill seats depending on who it is. But like, I'm one of those, I'd rather go see like a smaller band playing a club and go like day or two prior and get a good ticket, because I like getting the merch and stuff. But it's like, if I'm spending $300 on a ticket, I'm not getting any merch, like,
Right. And what, a hoodie now is like $100,
Easily,
or
yeah.
$85.
Yeah. And we found out too that a lot of the venues are charging now for
Taking a
Yeah.
cut of the
10
merchandise.
to 20%.
Well, they always have. They always
Yeah?
have. So
Okay.
like because it was one thing that we would do at Nita's, right? It was like, we'd have to count everybody out, and then then the venue would get a certain percentage. Right. So I would always make sure that those numbers were super low because I want that band to have that cash, So, but that is something when you're going into Footprint Center or whatever, it's, they don't care. They'll take it.
Yeah.
They take it.
Yeah.
And
that's sort of,
you got to make up for that.
all the fees that Ticketmaster and Live Nation take now. And I'm glad now they have to do that up front, but that was tough too. It's like you get $75 $100, and then you get to the end, it's like, wait a minute, why is it $500 now? Like, well, it's $20 to print your own tickets per ticket.
But here's the thing, it's like you just get a code. It just generates a code for your service charge, or like, oh, but here for your VIP package, you can get like a flyer and you can have a parking space maybe somewhere.
Honestly,
it's crazy.
Getting the VIP package is sometimes cheaper than getting
just the tickets
Yeah.
alone, because you can
Tickets.
get the GA
Yeah.
tickets and buy the VIP. It's $200. You'd spend that anyway, and then you don't have to print your own tickets and this, and there's not those fees and stuff. Like, it's almost worth it to do that in the long run.
Sure.
Everything's up front. Yeah. So that's what we've done in the past. I'm like, we'll spend $50 for a ticket, general admission, spend 75 for the VIP. It's $125 each ticket, and it's still probably going to be $50 cheaper than if we just got regular tickets.
Yep. Yeah, you're right.
How often do you guys go to shows?
Not often anymore.
Yeah, not since the
Yeah,
pandemic.
that's recent.
Yeah, we've been to one since
Oh.
the pandemic.
Oh, yeah.
Lita
Oh,
Ford's
sorry.
coming to Apache Junction.
That's where she lives.
Yeah.
So.
Who is?
Lita Ford is going to play.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we're gonna go.
Oh,
to
no
that.
kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's
we have
awesome.
A bunch of friends that live up there that we see. So
And it's not going to be too expensive.
and the temperature won't be bad
Yeah,
either.
yeah.
So.
Yeah. I think today is the last like 98
Yeah.
or something like that or
No,
whatever.
That's
So-
the other thing. Like Korn or Slipknot, they're playing outside venues in July. It's like, no, not going.
No, but people do. They're like, we'll just sit out in the grass, and I'm like, gosh, no, it's just
Yeah.
hot.
Yeah.
I'm not 20. I can't do it.
Exactly. I can't. Yeah.
Yeah.
And again, you're waiting outside in line just to get in, and then you're waiting outside for it's just a whole day of being outside, and I'm not doing it. I mean, Disturbed actually had to cancel their show in July because their equipment wouldn't work. It's like there's a sign.
Yeah,
right there.
yeah, absolutely. And that's the thing too, is those bands come around every summer. I want to know who's booking that shit. I mean, I always wonder, like,
Yeah.
who's saying okay to that?
Who in your management hates you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I guess it's just different hot or humid everywhere at that time too, you know?
Yeah.
But I can't imagine it's hot enough standing there, let alone having to play.
But they only tour for 2 months, so started in August and ended in October. And
Yeah.
there you go.
Yeah.
I don't get the scheduling thing anymore. So especially for
Yeah.
out here, or do like an East Coast Northern one in June and July, and then come over here August, September, October. You know, like it's not like you don't know what the temperatures are places. You can figure this stuff out.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah. If you've been to Phoenix in the summer, you remember.
For sure.
I don't want to
Or
do
do
that.
it indoors. If you
Yeah.
can do it here, do it indoors. So
Yeah.
that's something I never understood.
Yeah.
That would be nice.
Yeah. But you're absolutely right. Those prices are insane. And I'm always, how much would you pay to see Taylor Swift?
Zero.
Zero.
Because we went and go see Taylor Swift.
Not fans.
But would you go if somebody gave you free tickets, would you go just to see
No, I'm
No.
not that interested. Because a lot of that stuff, I don't even know if
Nope.
it's real.
Yeah.
A lot of it's pre-recorded.
is.
It's
It's
tracks.
real.
It's like, I don't know, it's just not my
She's a
style.
badass.
Yeah.
I will. I mean, I'm not like but I mean, I think that she's done it right, because out of everybody else, I think that that's been the main thing for her since the beginning, is that what you see is what you get. It's I believe that just, maybe because I want to, but I also think like just the way that she's performed,
Yeah.
but of course, if you're doing
Just-
44 songs every
Yeah,
night.
There's just so many bands I haven't seen that I'd rather see before that,
Yeah.
There's, like, a
Yes.
whole
Yeah,
list of
sure.
bands, but like Alter Bridge is one I've
Sure.
never seen. I'd love to see them.
Sammy Hagar.
Sammy Hagar, a lot. So it's like, it would just be low on the list for me, the people I'd actually
Yeah,
want to
I
go
get it.
see, that are
Yeah,
still
sure.
doing it. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's more
Yeah.
my thing, but we're more
Yeah.
like the rock metal side.
Sure.
We
Oh,
wanna go
sure.
through.
Yeah. That's why I asked, just to
Yeah.
see like if you would ever just go to see what
I wouldn't.
that looked like. And I guess I'm asking because, like I said earlier, there were a lot of things, like a lot of shows. Like I shot Usher, and I had no idea that a show like that produced, next to what I was used to seeing, all rock shows, all just, bands and things like that. Like I hadn't even seen something produced like that. It was insane. And it changed everything for me, because I was like, oh yeah, I probably wouldn't have gone to that show, but like what they're doing is insane. It's crazy. So I'm interested. Am I paying $1,500 for a ticket? No.
That's
Like
That's the
I'm not
thing.
going to go see,
Yeah.
but I think there's something to it where so many people are seeing it and the experience that they're having.
Mhm.
I'd like to see that. Like, I think that would be really cool.
Yeah.
If you got free tickets.
If I had free tickets. Yeah. I think she does it right. I think that there's a reason.
I mean, Eddie Trunk talks about her all the time and the stuff she's doing, but it's just, I just wouldn't know what I'm getting into.
Yeah, I get it.
It's just not my scene. So
yeah, no, I totally get it.
If I had some friends that were going and they're like, well, you guys want to go with us, I'd maybe think about it. If I'm like, if you buy the first 2 rounds, we'll go. But
right, totally.
Yeah, there'd have to be some incentives to do it for sure.
Sure.
I will say, at least she's smart enough to say no one else is going to own my music but me.
That's right. Yep. Yeah, she's from the beginning. I think, like I said, I think she's done it right. So I think she deserves everything. I think it's great because who I don't know. It's just like, remember you'd go see a show and there'd be 2 bands, know?
Yeah.
And now it's like, it's those acts. It's like, those massive singers or, you have the production of everything going on. It's like, I'm not going to go see Britney Spears. I'm not going to, who cares for that? It's not our thing, but it's interesting what people go to and what they like. What they'll pay for. What they spend their money on.
I have a coworker that just spent almost $1,000 for 2 tickets to go see Jonas Brothers. And
what?
I just sat behind her and shook my head,
Wow.
That's her thing. So
right. That's
we spent $900 to go see Rush. So
totally. See, and people would be like, what are you talking? Why would you do that?
Exactly.
And it's like, because that is that event for you, that there is no, it's like, I'll push it to as far as I can do it, for that ticket,
Yeah. Well, that, and I'd always seen them like further back, and it was the Clockwork Angels tour. And that's one of my top 5 favorite albums by them anyway. Like the fact that they could end their career on such a great album, just a masterpiece. And then it was the only time they had other people on stage with them, because they had the
symphony, it was the orchestra.
The orchestra, right? Yeah.
And she had never been either. So I'm like, if we're going, you've never been, like, I think we're 7th row. And I was like,
yes,
$100.
Oh my gosh, so good.
Yeah.
It was amazing. We had a concierge and we never had to leave our seats. It was just
so good. Yes.
Yeah.
So
that's awesome. We saw, I photographed them. What year was it? Yeah. And then what year was it that we got tickets? Somebody from Live Nation gave us box seats.
Wow. Cool.
And
For Iron Maiden.
No, it's for Rush. Jeremy and I went to Rush.
Yeah.
Because
right.
your sister came in.
Right.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So, but the light show above everybody for that show was so intense. Like, it was amazing. It was like you could just walk on it. Yeah. Like, everything that they had done was like perfect. It was just so good.
Yeah.
Really.
So who were some of your favorite bands then?
Oh God.
Just some, not all of them.
Yeah. No, it's just really funny because it's like, of course I love Rush.
Yeah.
And then I love the Black Crowes.
Okay.
I love really old Americana and Counting Crows. Like, there's something about Counting Crows from back in the 90s, like Adam Duritz was like my future ex-husband. And I just loved him. And I thought like his lyrics were amazing. And I just, and Chad was like,
you still listen.
I still listen to him. Yeah. But Chad will just be like, ugh. You're killing me. But he's
I think it's boring, but I mean, I understand his storytelling ability is pretty amazing.
Yeah. But just a lot of, I think we like just a mix of a lot of stuff. I don't listen to a lot of heavy things. Like Chad, you and Avery.
I like heavy. I mean, my all-time favorite band is Dinosaur Jr. I can listen to Dinosaur every day. I mean, but I gravitate more. My key thing is attitude.
Yeah.
It's got to have attitude. If it doesn't have attitude, I get bored, So, like she recently, just last week, tried to get me to listen to Blink-182 because I had never listened to them before. Because I found out that I didn't know that the UFO guy was the songwriter and guitar player and singer.
Oh yeah.
I thought he was the bass player.
Tom DeLonge, yeah. No.
So I thought, they lost the bass player. That's fine. They can go on. And when I found out, like 2 weeks ago, that that he was the main guy, I was like, oh my God, I should listen to him. So we
What
did a little
what
rabbit
band was he
hole.
in before?
Blink 182.
Oh, he was in Blink 182.
No, before what band was he from?
No. He hunts UFOs, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, now
He left.
yeah. Sorry,
we wrote
he
about it on the
left.
Paranormal 60.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
so
watched
now
it.
they're all back together.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know,
They have
and
a
they've
new
just-
record out.
Yeah, so it was like, what's his name that we watch? Not Justin.
Rick Beato
Do you guys watch Rick Beato
on YouTube.
on YouTube? He's awesome.
I watch a lot of YouTube podcasts and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's
I don't know. And he was talking about him, and Chad was just like, what's it about? And I was like, let's listen to it. Like, it's just fun.
Yeah.
And so now he's just like,
oh well, yeah, I mean, I still
Like-
only know like 3 or 4 songs, but it's just interesting to me. I mean, because I'm not, I'm so like still stuck in the 80s and 90s. I don't really listen to anything new.
Other
whenever I
than
listen to it.
Ghosts, Chad, what do you really like?
Pixies, Dinosaur Jr. I mean, from the 80s, I'd say Slayer is probably my favorite. I was much more into like thrash, speed metal.
Nice.
Yeah, a lot of early, Sick of It All, DRI, Agnostic Front, a lot of that kind of stuff. I mean, to me, that still has impact today when I play it. I mean, one of our employees, he's 24.
yeah, I was telling them.
And he's really heavily into a lot of like really fast metal. And so he's turned me on to all sorts of newer bands. Like his favorite band right now is Angel Maker. He just saw them last week at Nile Theater. And he turns me on a lot of the newer stuff. But, I'm like, oh, that sounds like DRI, or that sounds like, and he's like, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. But I'm like, dude, it's all like,
It all comes back around.
it all, so I try not to burst this bubble too much, but I don't know. I'm just not, it kind of doesn't matter to me in a way, like what comes out now. I mean, whatever I watch on YouTube or whatever, or listen to Maria Spotify is older stuff,
Yeah.
Now, saying
Yeah,
that
so-
everything comes around, like when everybody was making such a big deal about Lady Gaga, I would tell everybody, Dale Bosio did that already in the 80s in Missing Persons. It's already.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Oh
you
God,
love
I
that.
love
Yeah,
Missing
yeah, yeah.
Persons. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That's
And,
true. Everything does come around. I mean, and I don't analyze everything, but I mean, when it comes to a lot of the really heavier stuff, faster stuff, is to me, it's interesting. A lot of the bands out now, like Municipal Waste or some of these that are really hot, and I'm glad for them that they're touring. There's venues for them. I think that's great. But if I put that on side by side with, say, Agnostic Front from 1987, I probably wouldn't be able to tell a difference.
Yeah.
To my ear, So I'm excited for our employee Destin and for these bands, but I'm not going to go get in a mosh pit. I did that 30 years ago. That's or more than that, 35 years ago. So I just appreciate it differently. You know what I'm saying? It's than the younger kids do, I guess you'd say.
For sure. Yeah.
And what was the name of that? Rick, what was it for the YouTube?
Rick Beato, Beato.
Okay.
Rick Beato. He's had a channel for 4 or 5 years, I think.
He's excellent.
Okay. And what is it about?
He's a producer and sound engineer, and so he talks about all. I mean, he's like pretty much daily posts. I mean, anything from anything from Ruby. Stop.
Sorry.
You're good.
He does he'll talk about all different bands and their history, and then just about he'll pick certain songs. It's across the board, but he'll talk history about them and like what, how they came about. But he's really knowledgeable. He's really, it's great.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm always looking for new stuff. So
yeah,
because we do a lot of like paranormal things. We'll watch a lot of that on YouTube. Stuff.
Oh yeah. Ooh, do you have anything that you really like?
Paranormal 60 is fun.
Okay.
Because they drink while they do it, and anytime someone messes up when they're reading something, they have to take a drink, and it's just hilarious because you kind of watch them get a little more tipsy as they go.
Tipsy?
It's hilarious, but it's like real true stories and stuff. And it's a fun way of having serious conversations.
The
So-
main
Yeah, that's great.
has been doing paranormal stuff for years. One of the sidekicks is a police officer,
Police
detective.
officer. We think he
they're
lives
awesome.
out here in
Yeah.
like Sedona or something. Yeah, it's pretty
Oh
fun.
wow.
So this is not like Ghost Hunters, the show Ghost
No.
Hunters.
No.
No, they
No,
just they sit in the studio and
They each so every episode they each take
like
a
3 stories
a
each.
story
something like
from worldwide papers that are just ridiculous and out there, and they just with the gentleman that's the retired police officer, he can't read a paragraph if his life depended on it, and they're constantly making fun of him.
that. It's
And
it's
it's just
Awesome.
it's a lot of fun. I think.
It was-
Oh, right on. We'll
Yeah.
totally take a look at it.
Yeah. So
Yeah, look up Rick and look up Justin Hawkins.
okay.
I think you would just like him.
He's got good interviews with like other producers, people from inside the music industry.
And he'll talk about his own experience with it, and
Okay.
you know,
And they're both on YouTube, you said?
yeah.
Cool.
And then
But if you go to Rick Beato, I mean, there'll be a million related videos. There's all sorts of other podcasts.
What's
That
the name of that one band that I think that's all really strategic and
Bolivia.
Polyphia?
Okay.
Have you ever heard of Polyphia?
No.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, you gotta check out
you would like that. Well,
Polyphia.
Okay.
oh yeah, that I've
It's like progressive metal.
it's progressive metal.
That's right
Yeah,
up my alley.
it is
Yeah.
so clean and perfect.
It's
Okay.
almost
It's
unbelievable.
almost unbelievable, and it's almost, I know that sounds bad, but like boring because you're just so, you don't even know which way they're going, because it's not like you're playing, there's no melody, there's no anything like that. But also the metal part of it is just, it's all over, like it's crazy. I think you'd really like, you guys would really like it.
Yeah, because that's how I describe my band as more progressive metal. So it's right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you guys play at?
We don't play anywhere. We
just at our house right
just
now.
at our house right now. We've-
Second album, working on the second album right now.
Yeah, our first album came out in
Nice.
20, so we couldn't do anything, and then we just got to the point where
Right.
like, do we even want to right now? Is it worth it? And so right now we're just doing our second album, and we're
And they're all at an age where they don't really want to tour. They
Yeah,
just
I
wanna
don't-
put out
Yeah.
I don't want to do a Sunday night at 11 o'clock because
I hear
work
you.
at 4
I hear you,
o'clock the next
brother.
morning. You know, it's just not worth it to me to
Right.
play in front
I
of
agree. I hear you.
people that are at our rehearsals anyway. You know, so
Yep.
it's tough out there, especially for a newer band that hasn't played out anywhere. And they're like, well, you know, we'll put you on at Sunday night at 9. And we all know Sunday night at 9 turns into Sunday night at 11:30.
Right. Right. Exactly.
Everyone's 15 minutes late, tearing down or setting up, and that adds to another hour. and a
Totally.
half. So
And he did that in his
Yep.
20s with a lot of local stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's when the music scene was still really good, when they were still looking to sign younger, newer bands.
Yeah.
So it's like nowadays
Yeah.
in my 40s, I don't want to do that so much anymore. I'd rather just do it. I do it for fun. We're on Spotify and Apple, everywhere else you get it. And I
Yeah.
like the writing and I like producing now. I like recording. I like learning all that. It's a ton of fun to do. So I'm
Oh, I
really
bet.
enjoying that. And
Yeah, there's so many new things and tools and
Yeah.
things.
For
Do you
sure.
have you tried any AI yet? Any Chat GPT?
no,
Oh yeah, it's incredible. If you just put
Okay.
in Chat GPT and then like ask it questions,
Huh.
it'll write you a song in a minute. Not even in seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how we started doing our business plan. We didn't know the first thing about it, so we just said create a business plan about a pretzel business and gave it all the details, and it just spit it out for us. And then we just went in and like we edited it, but it really gave us a nice layout of like, oh, the right terminology, right words, right, structure of it and everything. It was great. But that's kind of the big deal right now, right? With a lot of musicians that are really
Yeah.
afraid of what's happening with that,
For sure. Yeah. Yeah. I totally get it.
and just people being, all of a sudden somebody comes out and there's, I don't know, I'm thinking of Joe Rogan just because I just know that there's a big thing with him of him being
The deep
copying
fakes,
the
yeah.
deep end. What is it called?
Deep fake.
Yeah, deep fake.
I mean, deep fakes are already, you can already do that at this point in 2023 with Mid Journey and ChatGPT and a couple other AI tools. So in a couple more years, it'll be so good that we could replicate, let's say, this conversation we're having right now with ChatGPT 7, and we wouldn't even have to be there. We could
Yeah, we just do it itself.
I mean, it's really that good. It's amazing.
Yeah. So I
Kinda
think that's a
scary,
lot of.
too. A little
Oh,
scary.
it is. Oh, yeah, it really is. I mean, yeah, when you see it, like they were comparing different commercials, like who is the real, Joe Rogan showed, he's like, this is me, this is the AI part. And I had caught it somewhere and I was like, that's insane. It sounds like him. The more they get his voice, the more the pattern starts happening. And it's like, I mean, that's what's scary. It is absolutely scary,
Yeah. 'Cause he
and I
said
think
so many
jobs,
words. Yeah.
people's jobs, everything, but this is
Where we're at.
technology,
Yeah, that's where we're
Yeah.
at.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where we're at. Exactly.
hmm
All right. So
Check it out. You should definitely be interested
Yeah.
as a musician.
Yeah.
Yeah.
kind of reeling everything back into the salted knot. What new things are you working on?
We are looking for a store.
That's
We're
awesome.
looking for a storefront. Yeah, we've been looking since January, and we've come across a couple of places, some that are built out, some that aren't. We've just had recently a space that became available that a lot of people are looking at, and now it's down to two of us. There's us and another business, and the landlord will make their decision. We're told this week, maybe, but we've been waiting for like 6 weeks. And it's just gone up and down. Like 1 minute we think we have it, and then it's like not yet. So that's huge.
What area are you going to concentrate in?
Because we're in Tempe, that's definitely, that would be the first choice. But downtown Mesa is excellent too. So we just need that community. I don't want to be just in a mall somewhere, and I don't want to be in a like a strip mall somewhere. I need somewhere where we can participate, and that we can, grow our brand in a sense that we're very community people, and we're looking for that. So the space that we just found offers that. But we're just kind of, we're just waiting.
We're just waiting for the landlord to
I'm telling you,
choose us.
once you guys have a storefront, you're going to be flooded. Your product is just amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
It's-
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so. I think we're afraid. I think that there's a real fear, that you have when you have so much hype really quick that you think you'll tap out.
No, your product's so good.
And it's
Thank
something
you.
Thank you. Yeah.
you
gonna
can
be
do so much.
sustainable.
Yeah, you can do so much with it. It can be sweet, savory, and everything else with
Yeah.
it.
Oh yeah. Well, here you go. You're going to love this. So our menu is going to be like the Salted Knot Presents, and then everything underneath. So it'll be pretzels are going to be like the headliners.
Okay.
And then you have like support is the dips. And then we have like tour manager is all our vegan. And then we have,
+1.
it's plus one, or on the list, U+1 is all our, like we're doing 3 different charcuterie boards.
Oh, cool.
So,
Pretzel pickles.
yeah. And then we're also doing pickle pretzels, or pretzel pickles. Sorry. It's like, yeah, pretzel pickles. And then we're creating also chips, like pretzel chips, that will be, instead of like, if you come in, let's say you want a beer, or you want to come in for a cider or something, you can buy like, a pack of either sweet, chips, pretzel chips, or butter salt, or any of our flavors we'll have as an actual, like crouton, actually. So we'll have those, and then we'll do a after show party. Will be like our drink list, along with like desserts,
We have
things like
stuffed
that. So
pretzels, too.
yeah, we'll have stuffed pretzels, bites that'll have peanut butter. Others will have like maybe we'll do an egg. We're looking at doing maybe a breakfast at some point, but
Yeah.
all in all, it's just about
We'll have the largest pretzel menu in the Phoenix area for
No
sure.
kidding.
well, probably in the United States. There isn't another pretzel bar.
That's amazing.
So
I was just going to ask you guys going to have like alcoholic beverages? Is that the plan?
yeah, we'd like to just do beer and wine. I'm not interested in doing liquor. It's just too much of a problem.
Totally check out the Arizona scene for wine.
Yes.
Arizona has amazing wine. That's what we're drinking right now.
Oh
I'll-
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Arizona
And
has
let us know
the
too. We
most
can point
amazing
you.
wine.
Yeah, we can point you in the right directions. We've had wineries on. We're actually going to have one on tomorrow morning.
Oh, right on.
So we've had this will be a 4 or 5 wineries we've had on. But yeah, let us know if that's.
Oh, that's wonderful.
We know a lot of
Thanks.
people on
Yeah.
that scene.
Like
so.
like I said, when
Okay.
we met, we lived on the central coast of California, like in the heart of wine country,
Wine
and
country.
the wines here are just far superb.
Well, we can do
to
so many
anything
more
we've ever
grapes.
had in California.
Yeah, our
Wow.
grape varietals are so much more broad here because we're not limited because of the salty air and all that stuff.
Right. Right.
So
You can
that's why
have-
Maynard did his thing here.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And his wines are amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, we
He's such
don't.
a good
Horticulturist.
provider for the wine community, because he opened up a co-op. He lets people come in and use his facility because,
Really?
you know, he's just amazing in the whole wine industry with
That's
everything.
wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Good.
that's all right.
Okay.
I got it.
Yeah, we don't. I've never been a big drinker. It makes me sick for some reason. There's something I've probably had like 5 beers in my entire life. You know, it just doesn't sit. It just really, really, it's not good. And Chad's been clean and sober for 24 years coming up. So I wouldn't know the first thing about wine. I always would love to sit down when I saw you drink your wine. I'm like, I want a glass of wine. I just wouldn't even know the first thing about it to be like, is this good? I don't even know what to look for. You know, I've always had that issue. I'm like, I don't know. I'll just smoke.
Oh, we could totally help you.
Yeah,
with
we
that.
could just
Totally.
we'll just get together sometime maybe and bring some wine.
Yeah,
with us
that'd
and
be
just-
awesome.
Yeah.
I would love that. Yeah, I don't know much about it at all. You know. So yeah, thank you. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
For
So-
sure.
Yeah, we have a lot of contacts. and
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we would love to help with that because we go to so many places out
that
here
don't serve
that
local.
they're all about local this and like you guys don't have one local wine on your thing. It's all local beer. It's like it's just
Yeah.
there's so much out here. It's tough to find. So like
Yeah.
we're all about local.
Yes.
Like because like local gathers how we found you guys.
Oh
and,
yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
and so
They're so
we're-
wonderful.
Yeah, we love that they're doing that. And it's like there's so much great local. There's great local distilleries out here. Like not
Yep.
too far from you guys. There's a great Arizona
Yep.
distillery, and it's the best whiskey I've ever had. They're winning awards in San Francisco contests and all that. So
Is that the one on University?
yes,
Yeah.
the one by
Yeah.
AZ
Yeah.
Distillery. Yeah.
And
Yep.
Arizona
And
has the second best sake in the world.
Yep.
No
Next-
kidding.
Yep.
Next to Japan. Yep.
It's amazing.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know anything about those worlds, so that's
Yeah.
really cool.
Yeah, pick our
Super
brains.
cool.
Yeah, any questions you have,
For
let us know
sure.
when you guys
Yeah.
start.
Yeah,
getting really
thanks.
going.
Thanks.
So we'll help. And we know
Yeah,
people
so
that
hopefully-
do a lot of beer too, so we can help you with that from them. We're
Yeah.
not big beer drinkers, but like wine's our thing, wine and whiskey and stuff like that. But we know plenty of people in that field as well to
Yep.
help with that. But
That's wonderful.
Santan
Thanks.
Brewery is fantastic. I know that.
I'm sorry, which one?
Santan Brewery,
Oh yeah.
and they have a distillery also. So
Yeah.
yeah, but they're really good
Yeah.
too.
That's
So,
great.
Very
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
so-
appreciate that. I mean, because we really
Yeah,
we're
depending
just seeking all sorts of advice. From
yeah.
different
And
people.
depending what the space looks like and how much we can put in there, and you know, the goal is to focus on the pretzel and just kind of have the beer on the side or a cider or wine just to accommodate, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
So yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's the next big step. Hopefully, we'd love to have that, and then we have season coming up. So starting October 7th, we'll be at Uptown again
Okay.
because we haven't been at Uptown this whole summer. So we'll go to Uptown starting October 7th, and all the times changes also at Gilbert. Gilbert will start at 8 and go until noon,
Okay.
and then Uptown's 8 until 1.
Okay.
8 until 1. So
Will you still do
that's-
catering with the store?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely. That's the biggest one. Like we just picked up an order from Home Depot, and we just did one for Apple. But we have to turn people down. Like, you know, there's so many stores or there's so many managers or what, you know, and it's like, we don't have the space to do it.
Yeah.
And we're
So
only in
we
our,
get our own bakery.
well, that's
yeah.
what I'm saying. So we're in the commercial kitchen for 2 days a week.
Mhm.
And there's other people in there that need space too. So we can't always just accommodate everybody, which, you know, is unfortunate. So that's why this next step is really to find a place. We've been very lucky that people have, again, like we had a developer reach out the other day and just said, hey, like, we're really interested in moving you into our, you know, downtown under the apartment complex. And it's a great location. But it has to be built out. And I'm like, that'd be great. You build it out.
Yeah.
And then we'll move into it, you know, or, you know, yeah. So again, lucky to be people talking, like that's
Yeah,
big
yeah.
for
Nice
us,
to
you
be
know?
wanted.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
for
but
sure.
we'll
I
do it
get
slow and, you know, do it smart. We always do, you know, we'd rather take the time than get into something where we're like, what did we just do? You know?
Right.
For sure.
So
Well, we hope that works out for you because that's just
Well,
thank you.
Yeah.
just
Oh,
you guys
thank
have
you.
amazing
Yeah. We'll let you know.
products and-
We'll totally let you know.
Cool. Yeah, that's really, really cool. I mean,
Thank
because
you.
like when we found out, we brought up Madeline when she finally got that store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been working with her
From Etsy.
from Etsy, and it's like when she
For
told us she
years.
had that store, I'm like, oh, that's awesome. And then her being so gracious, her and Acacia telling us, anytime you guys want to come here and bring guests and do episodes here, you guys are more than welcome. I'm like, that is amazing. That
Yeah. They're very community. I mean, they're just
Oh,
really both.
They're very
That
That
kind.
they found each
Yeah.
other too, man. They're just
Yeah.
right. They're so good together, you know,
Yeah.
with all the things they bring, you know.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does our
So-
stickers.
Yeah, she does our
right,
stickers.
Acacia?
Acacia
Oh,
does our stickers.
Yeah, we have a friend, Matt, that runs Fear Frontier, which is the ghost tour at Goldfield. And he was struggling with his website the other day. He's like, I kind of need some help. And we're like, we have our friend Acacia. And we asked her, hey, we have a friend that has a local business, needs some help. She's like, give him my number.
Yep.
I'll help
It's
him.
awesome. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Word of mouth. There's
Yeah.
nothing
Yep.
like it.
Yeah.
There really isn't, you know.
Yeah. And
We've
so-
definitely learned that.
yeah, we're so thankful that we were able to give people a platform and talk about it as well, and all the connections we've made and with everyone as far as getting stuff and all that.
Yeah.
So, you know, we're always rooting for everybody that reaches out to us and comes on and anyone we can help.
Arizona is an amazing state. It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah. How long
There's
have you
no-
both been here?
I was born and raised here. I was born in 81.
And then we moved out
Yeah.
in 2014.
Yeah, she's been out here since 2000.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Just,
Yeah, you're right. I mean, I love it here.
Yeah.
I love it in Arizona. We've been in Tempe a really long time. I've been out here 30 years, maybe
Okay.
almost. So,
So
grew
you've seen
up
the
in
same growth I
Scottsdale, but
have.
got here. Oh yeah, absolutely.
It's even over there, it's crazy. But
Yeah.
down in Chandler and Queen Creek and all that is insane right now.
Yeah. I remember driving through there and you'd be like, make sure you bring some water just in case you get stuck out there. You're done, It'd be the same
Yeah.
going up to Shea Boulevard. It was like, oh, if you're going past Shea,
Yeah,
make sure you bring water,
exactly.
It's true. Yeah, it is an
Yeah.
amazing state, and it's just the growth it's just incredible.
And where can our listeners find your products right now?
So right now, since it's our season, we do have the Saturday markets at Uptown and Gilbert, and then coming up, we'll start having different events. We'll be at if people want to go to our Instagram or onto our second Sundays on Mill. We'll start this this Sunday.
Wow.
So we're doing a lot of events. We'll be at Festivus. We'll be at Tempe Art Fair, the 3-day art fair out there. It's been great. It's really cool. So yeah, if just basically our Instagram, we always have up what we're doing or on our website.
And we'll put that in our show notes and everything too, so they can find
Thank
you.
you.
One click.
Thanks.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
all right. And
So,
our last
yeah.
question, since Justin is a drummer and our podcast is called Drumming Up Conversation, who are your favorite drummers?
I think we share the same favorite drummer. Neil Peart.
Now we know
I always
how to
say
pronounce
Peart.
it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's always tough. I always say Peart, and then I'm like, am I saying it right? And then I go back to Peart, but Peart. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, seriously, fantastic. It's just, I don't,
She was just showing me a picture of his drum kit above, like it's
The
just
360.
outrageous.
Oh, yeah, it's
at
awesome.
our house, because we're right now we're broadcasting from Justin's parents' house, but our house, we have one living room that is a complete drum set. The whole room is a drum set.
It's awesome.
And right behind him is a picture of Neil Peart, a canvas. And it's kind of ethereal
Angelic.
looking. It kind of looks like it's kind of a cosmic picture. It's just really cool. That hangs up right above him. Vinnie Paul is to another side of him. And then there's a picture of Justin playing at Cooperstown.
Oh, right on.
So
Cooperstown. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great. That's really cool. Yeah, that was one thing about when I was photographing Rush that you could only stand, you didn't have free access. You could only stand in front of Geddy Lee. So trying to photograph, Neil behind his kit is just so difficult. I'm trying to get under the cymbals, under around, and
Yeah.
plus he's up. So
Mm.
I don't have anything perfect. I was trying to think if I'm going to send you something though.
Oh,
I'll
cool.
send it to you. You can take
Oh.
I want to see if it's yeah, I'll send it to you.
Okay,
Awesome.
cool.
Or I'll send you something from there.
And what about Chad? Does he share the same? We didn't get his.
I'm the wrong person to ask, man.
No
I'm not a
worries.
musician.
Well, no, your favorite drummer, Tommy Lee. You love Tommy Lee.
I don't know. I'd probably say Meg White from the.
Oh God, that was not.
From what?
Yeah, Meg
Yeah.
White.
Oh, Meg
Right.
White.
just-
Okay.
Who's that?
Because
From
I
the
love
West
very
Coast,
simple,
you know?
very simple
Yeah.
drum kits. So
Gotcha.
yeah.
There
Okay.
you go.
But she's
Right.
He's being
this is
difficult.
one of the
No,
top
I'm
people
not.
that-
I'm just.
No, I
mean,
know.
I don't really. I don't know. I don't know who
Yeah.
else. Who would I?
I don't know. I just thought that since you read the question, you would think of somebody that you would know.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm a big Pixies fan and a big Dinosaur Jr. fan, but I don't pay attention to the drummer. I mean, so
Oh my God.
I know it sounds so strange.
Please
but
don't take that personal.
No. I don't mean it like that. I don't know.
You're
How
good.
to,
That's okay. I'm just
I
giving you a
know.
hard time.
But
But
we'll
Meg
say
White
Dave
Meg
Lombardo. You said you're a Slayer
Who?
fan. Say Dave
Oh,
Lombardo.
Dave Lombardo's amazing. Oh,
There you
yeah,
go.
Dave Lombardo. Yeah, for sure.
yeah.
I mean, he doesn't get enough credit.
Yeah.
What he did
I don't think
for
John
Slayer.
Tempesta does either from oh God.
Rob Zombie.
No, well, Rob Zombie and Testament, early Testament.
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
Testament. Yeah,
John
for
Tempesta is
sure.
a monster. So like he's
Well,
one.
even like now, Charlie Benante is playing with
Yeah.
Pantera. I mean, and he's
Yeah.
amazing. You know, so a lot of those guys from the '80s. I mean, I'm so glad they're still around doing what they do. I think Dave Lombardo's kind of semi-retired now, but
Yeah, he has a
from
solo
what I read.
project that he does, but
Oh, okay, yeah.
but he
Oh,
only
I mean,
tours-
without him, those first 4 or 5 Slayer records wouldn't be what they are.
no,
You know, I mean,
no,
it's
not at all.
truly amazing. Yeah, I mean, it's just
So Dave Lombardo is
it's
my
not just
answer.
Yeah.
Dave Lombardo. Yeah, I love that. Yeah. That's a good one. I
Also,
didn't think about that. That's right.
Maria, what's your favorite Rush song? Because we like to play music before or after our episode.
Oh
Favorite
God,
song.
that's so hard. I always go to YYZ.
Okay.
All
I
right.
always go, yeah, I just love it. I can do the whole thing out loud.
Cool.
Oh, yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. That's not
You
even
can.
it.
In
No.
fact, that's funny because on our first date, he said, "Oh, I'm a huge Rush fan." I was like, "I love Rush. I grew up with Rush." And he's like, "Oh yeah, what's your favorite song?" Thinking I would just say Tom Sawyer, and I'm like, "Why?"
Of course.
And he was like,
No,
"Oh,
yeah.
you know Rush."
Yeah.
Yeah.
The camera eye, we really would have had a conversation.
Yeah. But you have to go for the ballad and go closer to the heart, of course, all the
For
time.
sure.
You know.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, man, it's probably my favorite record. I think just it just all makes sense. It's just something about that
It's
record for me that really.
7 perfect songs. Like there's
Yeah.
not a bad track on the whole thing. And
I
what's
agree
cool
with you.
is even the one that ends that kind of foreshadows what the next album is going to be like.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
very rarely
I
does
think
the
there's-
band go, we're changing a lot, and this is kind of get you bracing for the next period of 6
Yeah.
months. It's like
Yeah, and if you're a fan, you'll stick around, right? You just
Yeah,
keep going,
exactly.
even if it's not their best. You just,
Yeah.
And I think that's the whole story about them, right? It's like they can't dress themselves fine, but it's like there's just, I mean, like now I'm using my hands for something. Like I just
You're
love
good.
it. I just think that
yeah.
there's you're just a fan.
Yeah.
And it's like it's so funny too because it's always known as like there's like 10 women that love Rush. That's it. Like there's no
We
there's
had
no
that big discussion too. Yeah.
Oh, well, let me ask you the last question then.
Okay.
The last question is did you ever listen to Coheed and Cambria?
No, she has.
I have.
I've heard
Yeah.
a little
So I'm interested in Claudio's vocals and how much like people don't like him because they compare him to Geddy Lee.
Hmm.
So I just wasn't sure if that, if you saw a comparison or not.
I've heard the vocals. I don't hear the comparison.
I don't either. But it's the,
I
it's
think
the
in my I like Getty's vocals a lot.
I do too.
And he did it out of necessity. He didn't want to. He just did it because we're like, well, I'm not going to bring a fourth member in just to sing. I can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think it's just perfect. I don't know. I've
I
never had
agree.
a problem with it. And I don't understand why other people do it, because they're like, I've been to a Yes concert before and someone's like, oh, his vocals are so high pitched. I'm like, according from John Anderson's higher up than Getty is. And
Yeah.
he's an octave
Yeah.
higher. Like, don't give me John Anderson is such a higher octave than Getty is.
Yeah.
And actually, like, I always tell people, listen to Getty on what's that one with the blue cover, the Nuts and Bolt, whatever. Why am I blanking on this? It's a 91. Oh my God, why am I blanking? Jesus.
It's all
you're
right.
gonna be
Just
in
text
trouble.
it to me. Just text it to me.
But he's in a has animate and all that on there. But anyway, he's in like a lower octave
Right.
and everything in that too. And I always tell people, check that one out. So
Yeah.
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 So,
I love it. I don't understand what people were complaining about.
yeah, and I'll have it in the opener or the closer of the actual album. But yeah,
Oh, that's
Alright.
awesome.
we'll let you know. I don't know why I'm blanking. It's been a long day. We're
You're looking
Yeah,
at my-
no,
we're
no,
dog
it's
sitting
all
right
good.
now, and so it's just
Yeah, we're displaced from our house for a couple weeks.
It's all right. We really
Counterparts.
appreciate you guys. Oh, counterparts. Yeah.
Counterparts, yeah. I always tell people, check that one out, because he's from that point on, he kind of gets in a little lower register, and I think he even talked about it, that his vocals from that point on he liked them a lot better too. He says he found his voice doing that album. So
Yeah. I think just people going to see him the last tour and just saying my vocals aren't what they used to be, and he tries and nobody cares. It's just like, it's so good.
yeah.
I think it's just great.
And it's
So
the fact that it's 3 guys doing that and doing it live. There's no backtrack.
Exactly.
And they're always like, if we can't do it live, we're not going to play it.
Yeah.
So
right. Just how people meet up and that's what they create. It's
Yep.
incredible.
yeah,
It really is.
It's crazy, and making it radio friendly, which is crazy too.
Yeah. Right.
Nothing they did was 4/4, and it's radio friendly.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but still, no award for you.
No.
They weren't on Rolling Stone either, right?
Yeah, they weren't on Rolling Stone until after Britney Spears had been on it for like 4 times. I think that's what I was thinking about earlier.
Yeah.
It was just like, that's insane. How does that happen?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
we got it.
Sorry about that.
All right.
Oh, you're good. You're good. Awesome. Well, we appreciate you guys joining us, and
Oh no, thank you. Yeah.
Yeah,
if,
thanks
if
you guys.
you're up for it, we'll do this many more times, especially
Yeah, we'd love
beyond when you get once you get a store and get everything going. We'd love to have
Oh
you.
yeah. I
When it
kind of would
calms
like to do
down.
this over. I totally forgot that this was going to actually broadcast. I was just like, we're just having a conversation. It's
Yeah.
great. I love it.
So-
I love
so
it.
many of ours have done that.
That's what
So
it's all about.
Yeah.
That's why it's drumming up conversation.
Yeah,
we-
you guys
we've
are
had some
wonderful.
We're like, where were we at? So
That's
2 hours later, we're like, I don't even know what we're talking about. So yeah, it's all good. So, but we
a good
greatly
thing.
appreciate it. And we love to do this again. And again, reach out to us when you get things going about wine and beer and all that. We're here to
Yeah,
help.
thank
And
you.
anything else you need, anything we can do to help you, we'll help you. So
we really appreciate it. Ditto.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
so much. It was so nice meeting you guys.
Yeah, you
same
too.
here. Yeah.
All right. We will
All right.
talk with you soon.
Awesome.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
All right, guys.
Drumming up
Bye.
conversation.